Up here in this particular hemisphere, it is that cold time of year again. At the time of filming this, today is December 21st, the winter solstice. A time that has been celebrated by many ancient civilizations and cultures, and it also has been referred to as Yule. It's a time when we huddle together and seek comfort and warmth. It's a time for rich and sweet fragrance. And today it's a time that I toast your health. Now, I've had this solstice wine brewing for a full lunar cycle, and it's gone through the full moon entirely, and we're close to the new moon. So to all of you beautiful people out there, Skål! Oh, it's strong. What in the hell did I put in this? Oh, I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Hey, what's cracking YouTube? I'm Brandon. Welcome to DaVinci's Alchemyst. For all my return subscribers as well as my new viewers, cheers to you. Hope you guys are enjoying your winter holidays. If you are new to this channel, please make sure you stick around to the very end. Give my video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So welcome to the cold weather. I'm bringing you my top 10 list for winter fragrances 2019 niche edition. Now is a time when I kind of have a tendency to reach for some somewhat sweeter fragrances, richer fragrances, stronger and punchy fragrances that I really enjoy. Now, quick disclaimer, all of these fragrances that I'm going to be bringing to you today, they are from my collection that I've paid for. They do not necessarily mean that I like any of them more than the others, and they definitely don't necessarily mean that I'm not going to be trying any other ones. It's just that these are the 10 most that I see myself wearing this winter and have been wearing already. And before I get started, I'm going to throw in a couple of quick honorable mentions that I didn't quite throw into the list. Now, Rasazi, this is Oud Nashwa. And I actually just did a recording for a full review on this, so you guys should check that out when it comes out. And on top of that, the other one that I am presenting is Office for Men, I know, by Fragrance One. This thing is great for me for working outside because it punches through every single bit of cold weather that I've thrown at it so far. So those are my two honorable mentions. So let's get cracking right into this list. I'm gonna throw out a personal favorite for me, and I'm sure it's a personal favorite of quite a few people. This one is Herod from Parfums de Marly. What can I say about this, man? That vanilla, the spice, the wood backbone, that incensey sort of a quality, just, it makes this thing so badass. That tobacco just envelopes you, it cuddles with you, and on top of all of that, it is currently my Seattle Seahawks good luck charm because I put this on every single time they play and they've been doing awesome so far. So it literally goes on every single Sunday. Go Hawks! This next one on my list was one of my first niche buys, and that is Russian tea from Mask Milano. The tea note in this is super long lasting, and after a while it kind of fades into this beautiful race car leather kind of a vibe. It has this very faint mint and kind of green raspberry note going on that honestly is not very sweet, not overcloying or anything like that. And to my nose, it kind of carries this very old world sort of a feel. You gotta try it. Click on the link below and get yourself a sample. That's Mask Milano Russian tea. So before I throw out this next one, I am going to mention that I'm going to link down below in the description all the places that you can find each and every single one of these individual fragrances. So with that in mind, this next one is a great little beaut by a company called Abel. It is Cobalt Amber. So Abel is an all-natural fragrance company, 100% natural. You can, like I said, check them out in the link below. They are doing great things. This particular fragrance, Cobalt Amber, it's warm, it's sweet, and it's spicy, and it creates this nice glow on a cool winter's night. Now, the longevity, because of the fact that it's more natural, is not quite necessarily as prevalent in this as some of these other fragrances, at least for my skin. But if you are sensitive, like your skin sensitive, or you're sensitive to synthetics, this house, you're gonna love it. You definitely should check them out. Again, Abel's Cobalt Amber. Beast mode incoming, guys. This one is by a company called Jeroboam. This is the Sparrow. I gotta tell you guys, I only need 2 sprays of this on me. It's an extrait, it's super potent, and it lasts up to and beyond 12 hours on my skin. It's a leathery, fruity, musky, woody masterpiece that is really well composed, and it blends beautifully. This thing is a total banger. Check it out, The Sparrow by Jeroboam. This next one is one of 2 imaginary authors that I'm putting on this list. This one is Memoirs of a Trespasser. I'm almost out of this travel size, but gonna upgrade to the full bottle soon because I love this thing. The vanilla is so delicious, and how it blends with the Gaiac wood, it's beautiful. If any of you have been lucky enough to smell the inside of an oak barrel, like a brand new oak barrel, and those congeners that it imparts in water if you're flushing out that oak barrel, it has this woody kind of orange peel, slightly mineral nuance to it when you flush a fresh oak barrel out with water. It's awesome. And this all blends together really well to become kind of like a Bailey's fueled fireside s'mores roast with all of your friends and everybody that you care about. So check this one out. Imaginary Authors, Memoirs of a Trespasser. Halfway point. Quick cheers to you guys. Oh, this next one on the list. Oh, Bruno Fazzolari, your fragrances wow me incredibly. So this one is from Bruno Fazzolari. This is Lamp Black. This is easily one of my top 5 fragrances of all times. Whenever I smell this, it creates visions in my head. It opens the imagination. The citrus and the leather notes that kind of turn into this slightly petrol-y vibe. It's like moving fast as hell, fueled up on a motorcycle, man. And this cuts through the cold so well for me. I love it. One of my favorites. Get a sample. Fall in love with this thing, man. That's Lamp Black from Bruno Fazzolari. Next imaginary author's coming right at you guys. This one is, of course, Cape Heartache. Now, to many people, this is like the quintessential Christmas fragrance. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. I will agree, though, that it is a relatively quintessential Christmas fragrance. However, this is also duplicitous to me. There's another sort of vibe that I get from this that is beyond Christmas. It's something else entirely. To me, it's sneaking into the woods, sneaking out of your house when you're a kid and going into the woods, at least for me, the path that I took to go to school every day when I walked, sneaking out, meeting a girl. She's wearing this strawberry vanilla lip gloss, and you're having your first makeout session. Now, granted, this is way better than any crappy vanilla strawberry lip gloss because it's this amazing, beautiful, complex creation, and I love this. But it definitely kind of helps all of us remember, our respective angel siglers in our lives. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember her name. First kiss. Check it out if you've never had it. Imaginary Authors, Cape Heartache. When I picked up this next one, I took a chance on it. There was a special release. It was a risky blind buy, but it paid off in the end. One of my favorites from Zoologist. This one is Squid. It's got this amber note that super warms you up, almost kind of caramel corns, sort of sweetness to my nose, but it has this inky, briny note that kind of floats in waves in and out of your senses, and it cuts right through the cold. It's well composed, well balanced, created by Celine Burrell. In my top 10 favorites of all time, it reminds me of sexy, jazzy, strong-spirited, strong-willed, self-assured women that don't take any bullshit and take what they want. Gotta love that. This is Squid by Zoologist. Check it out. Beautiful fragrance. Next one. Getting down towards the end of the list, guys. Here's the second to the last one. I picked this up at Scent Explorer, an event that I went to in New York, and it's a great house, a house called Kajal, and this one is Jasmina. Bam. The minute that I smelled this, I fell in love with it. It has this kind of resiny, slightly sweet, little powdery, kind of woody sort of backbone to it. Sexy leather and that dirty jasmine that's going on. It's like what we as adults would imagine Jasmine from the Aladdin movie is really like, you know what I'm saying? With the lights off. Beautiful fragrance, beautiful house. Jasmina from Kajal. Check it out. I know that I said that I wasn't going to list these in any sort of a rank, but I have to admit this next one is probably my favorite out of this entire list. I was super, super excited and super, super lucky to snag this bottle when I had the chance. I honestly, when I first sprayed it on a test strip, I did not find like that much that I liked about it, but the second that I put it on my skin, I have friggin' lost my mind. This one is Cibet by Slumber House. You have got to experience this for yourself. It's seedy, it's musky, it's woody, it's fuzzy, it's literally fuzzy. Like you smell it and you feel this fuzzy sort of feeling on your face, on your person. It's crazy. I'm kind of at this point right now where I didn't want to bring this to this list because I don't want people that don't know about Slumber House to actually buy anymore because I want the whole collection for myself. It's amazing fragrances. I will definitely also still link, where you guys can get it down below. However, I love it. I want them all. I am a total nerd fanboy for Slumber House. Love it. Cibet by Slumber House. That's it, my peoples. What did you think? 2019 Niche Edition Winter List. So I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to find out what niche fragrances you're going to be wearing this winter or you're already wearing this winter. Again, if you are new to my channel, would love it if you would hit the subscribe button, mash the shit out of the notification bell, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by. One more skull to you and your health. I hope everybody stays warm this wonderful winter season. And no matter what it is that you're doing, don't forget, keep calm, stink pretty. I'll see you next time.